Hello folks, I hope all of you are doing very well these days. You know, we are reviewing the book titled Play of Consciousness, written by SWAMI MUKTHANANDA. And in today's video, we will be taking two chapters, that is chapter 7 and 8. See, the chapter 7 describes the methods of meditating on the Guru. The heading given to the chapter is Meditation on the Guru. You know, this book, the author of this book, that is SWAMI MUKTHANANDA, full and full, he meditated on his Guru, Bhagavan Nityananda. And with all his Guru's blessings only, he could achieve the Mukti state. He got liberated only because of the grace of his Guru. He had so much of respect, reverence and adoration for his Guru. Okay, so he has given the title itself as Meditation on the Guru. And what is meditation? We have talked enough, but still, if there is time, we will like to know more about it, isn't it? So, meditation is nothing but one-pointed attention. One-pointed attention, or you can say undivided attention, isn't it? And Swami Muktananda says that you meditate on any object. It can be the photo of your Guru, it can be the two slippers of your Guru, it can be one of the materials used by your Guru. Because even these things have the capacity of passing on the goodness in your Guru to you. Or you take any god, your Ishta Devata, that is Lord Shiva or Shivaling or Sri Chakram or anything. Even on a flower, you take a rose flower and meditate. But every day you should meditate on the same flower. Not that today you will meditate on rose flower and tomorrow you will take hibiscus and day after tomorrow you will take jasmine. Not that way. Okay, take the same flower and keep meditating. Okay, so one-pointed attention on a particular object. And sometimes the object need not be the center of attraction for the meditation. It need not be an object. It can be a mantra. Reciting or chanting the mantra. Maybe your Guru has given you a mantra and you can keep chanting the mantra and you can meditate on the mantra. So, anything can be done. In the sense, you can take any object or anything, but take one particular thing and keep meditating on it. And what he says is, when you meditate on something, you become like that. You become like the same thing. Okay, that's why you better meditate, instead of meditating on a rose, instead of meditating on a stick, on a pencil, you meditate on something great. You meditate on Lord Shiva. You think of Shivaling and meditate. And slowly you yourself will transform yourself into Lord Shiva. And what does it mean that you will also become like Shiva? See, the higher powers do not have mean-mindedness. See, all of us as human beings, as average people, we have lot of vices. We have many negative qualities, isn't it? So, when we think of a supreme God, he or she is devoid of these qualities. That means a human being on meditation can be raised into a higher level. That's all. So, whether you become Goddess Parvati or whether you become Lord Shiva is not a question there. Okay, you also gain a lot of good qualities that you can be equated or compared to the higher level. That's all. Okay, that is the ultimate aim of meditation. So, what you meditate, that you become. What you think, that you become. What you eat, that you become. Isn't it? And Swami Mukthananda talks about sutra which is said by Patanjali. In Patanjali Sutra, he just quotes one. That is, Vita Raga Vishayam Va Chittam. This is purely Sanskrit, and I have not learned Sanskrit, so my pronunciation may not be correct. But still, I would like to say that because it is written in his book. And the translation is, let the mind be focused on one who has risen above passion and attachment. So who could be this person who has risen above passion and attachment? That must be your Guru. It is not your father, it's not your mother, it's not any of your relative, because all of us are sailing in the same boat. So you think of a higher person who is above you. So you can meditate on your Guru, because you have accepted him as a guiding force. So you meditate on him. Then you will also get the qualities of your Guru, a higher level, a higher level of thinking. Okay, so a man falling in, that is, he says, he becomes like the object on which he meditates. Since we know our Guru well, we can meditate on him. And he also says, I keep getting visions of my Guru because I meditate on him. Okay, and he gives one or two examples. It seems a middle-aged man, a young man came to him and told him that he is unable to forget his girlfriend. He was in love with a girl, but that girl fell in love with another boy, and she married him. Whereas this man who has come to the ashram to get some relief, no, he is telling, Guru, I am unable to, Guruji, I am unable to forget the girl. Whether I close my eyes or keep my eyes open, the girl's face keeps coming to me. Like that he says. Then Muktananda says, okay, she got married, she married somebody, you also marry somebody else. What's wrong? That time only he says, I am unable to forget her. And Muktananda says that this is meditation. See, you have fallen in love with that girl to that extent that she has made an impression on your mind, that you are unable, whether you keep your mind eyes closed or open, that her face is coming to your mind again and again, again and again. That's why you are unable to forget her. And this is nothing but meditation. And there are plenty of people who are coming to his ashram, visiting his Guru's ashram, because both the ashrams are very close. Muktananda is observing these people. A lot of people are coming in search of peace, in search of happiness, in search of getting good sleep. No, many people are they are very rich, but they have no sleep. Okay, so they have a lot of ailments, they have various problems. So to get rid of these problems, they come in search of these Gurujis. Okay, and what Muktananda says is, all of you are meditating at some time or the other in your life, in your day-to-day life, you are meditating. When you are closely concentrating on something, let it be any work, when you are closely concentrating on something, that means you are meditating. Okay, so everybody is meditating, but a sadhaka who wants to go to higher levels in spirituality must meditate in a better way. Get up early in the morning, take a bath, sit in a proper place, sit in a particular direction, sit in the same place, try to wear, preferably sit in the same time, and preferably try to use the same clothes, That is, you keep a few cloths separately for meditation. You wear only that and sit for the meditation. So when you do all these things, when you take care of these things, your meditation becomes better. And see, one thing we should understand. The aim of meditation is to calm down the mind. We know a lot about our monkey mind, and the main aim of meditation is to keep the mind calm. You know, we cannot control the mind. You know, I have published 5 videos on mind alone. I hope you have seen all the 5 videos. If not, kindly go back and see. Okay. There I have told you a few important points. I would like to remind you about 2 points here. One is, you cannot control the mind. Nobody can control the mind. You know, the sage Vishwamitra, he meditated for years together. And in front of him, when Menaka came and danced, he left meditation and went behind her. So if such a thing can happen to a great rishi like Vishwamitra, where do we stand? Definitely, we are not anywhere coming close to the sage Vishwamitra, isn't it? But still, let us also try, because meditation is giving a lot of benefits to our life as such, whether it is the worldly pleasure or the spiritual pleasure. Both you will get if you meditate on CHITSHAKTI, the Kundalini Shakti. That's what he has written in his book. Okay. And so he says, when the object vibrates in your heart or mind, the object itself is forgotten. See, you get so much engrossed that you forget the object on which you started meditating. And you observe a lot of changes in you. See, the ultimate aim of meditation is to keep the mind calm, to make the mind from beta level to alpha level. And further, if you continue, then you will reach a stage called the no thought state of the mind, which is nothing but enlightenment, which is nothing but getting liberated. When your mind becomes a no thought mind, then that is the achievement. That is the realization. That is the self-realization. That is attaining mukti. Okay, so we are all trying hard only for that, isn't it? And you know, so in meditation, you take any one object and start meditating on it. And in Anapanasati, what do? We meditate on the breath. The natural, normal breath is being watched by us. We are using our mind to watch the breath. And you may get a doubt. What, madam? You want to make the mind into a no thought mind? That means no thought should come. You want the mind you want to make the mind a calmer place, but you are utilizing the mind. Yes. In the beginning of meditation, we give command to the mind to watch our breath. That is one way of making it calm. Instead of jumping like a drunken monkey, we are making it at least sit in a place. So we can command the mind saying, look, I am sitting for meditation. I am watching the breath. You also help me in watching it. You also watch for some time. So that is how we utilize, in the initial stages of meditation, we utilize our mind. Later on, slowly the mind will become calmer and calmer. And when you continue our meditation for hours together like this in the same condition, then slowly the mind will become like a clean slate, no thought state. Okay, So that is what he is explaining in the chapter on meditation on your Guru. Then the next chapter is also a small chapter, that is chapter 8. And the heading of the chapter is the mind. Why I thought of combining these two chapters is, you see, we have talked enough about the mind. We have learnt a lot. We have understood a lot. So I am omitting all those things which I have already said. Okay, and I want to highlight only the new things which are written in his book. Okay, so he says, man has many things to find God, and mind is one of the tools to do so. So you can make use of the mind. See, mind is causing you the disturbance. Mind is giving you the disturbance in the beginning. When you sit in meditation, the mind is the one which is not allowing you to meditate. But you can utilize the same mind as a tool to achieve mukti. That is the smartness in us. Okay, that is what we are striving hard for. Okay, so he says, a big industrialist was brought to him. He has, that industrialist, he had very big businesses in India as well as outside. A very rich man. But he was brought to him because he lost his mind. So he lost everything. What's the use of having crores and crores of rupees in his account? When his mind is not working, what is the use? Nothing. So Muktananda says, don't underestimate the mind. That's true. See, because we have the mind, we are able to identify our parents. We are able to identify the spouse, our children. If there is no mind, if the mind is not functioning, there is no memory, there is no identification, there is no thinking, no thought process, isn't it? So don't underestimate the mind. You need the mind to get mukti. But you should know how to utilize the mind to attain salvation, to attain liberation. He says, see, a foreign aristocrat, he came to meet him, saying that he had no peace of mind, no sleep, nothing like that. And so Muktananda advised him to meditate on CHITSHAKTI, that is the Kundalini Shakti in him. Because mind is a form of this CHITSHAKTI or the Kundalini Shakti. Okay, God dwells within you in the form of mind. So don't underestimate the mind. And watch your thoughts. From the mind only, we get all sorts of feelings like peace, illusion, intelligence, everything. See, if our mind is not working, how can we do any work? See, people become great leaders, musicians, they achieve a lot of things only because of the mind. Without the mind, if the mind is not working, we say the person has entered into coma state, isn't it? The body will be breathing, the blood circulating, the heart beating, everything will happen, but the mind is dead. Can we talk to the person? Can the person identify anything? He is a person who is in coma state is compared to a vegetable, isn't it? So you worship CHITSHAKTI, who lives forever in your mind. Meditate, and she will make your life prosperous and happy. So your mind can make you a great leader, a great person. You can earn a degree, or you can reach Samadhi state with the help of your mind. Okay, so meditate with a peaceful mind. God will be pleased and show you His cosmic form in your meditation. And here he talks about a small family, a husband and wife, and a boy. Their boy, all the three used to visit Muktananda's ashram frequently, it seems. And this Brahmin boy, he already had a mantra given by his guru, and because of chanting the mantra, he improved a lot in his meditation, and he started getting visions, and he could foresee the future. And this boy, he was meditating on a particular mantra, and the mantra was on a particular deity. And when he started meditating on this mantra by chanting many times, the deity appeared in his dream. The deity used to appear in his meditation, and the deity used to tell him a lot of things, it seems. It is true. It can happen. So, since it is not in your experience, don't brush it aside saying that these are all fake stories or stories spun to make the topic very interesting. These things are very, very common. It is only a meditator who can understand these things. Okay, you should be a meditator to understand this. These are all not simple stories spun by people. And a great personality, a Mahan like Swami Muktananda, will not write such fake things in his book. Okay, I value his book so much because in the next part, in part 2, there are 25 chapters where he vividly explains all his experiences in meditation. I value the book only for that. Okay, so we are yet to see all those things. Okay, and he also says that he narrates 2 or 3 incidences in this Brahmin family, that in the boy, in the boy's life. He says the deity of the mantra used to come in his meditation, and one day the deity said, it seems, see, you will be hurt in a car accident and you won't be able to take the exam, because that was the exam time and he was preparing for the exam. So the deity came into his meditation, said like this, and went away. And this boy told his parents, because the parents also believe in meditation. All the 3 used to visit the ashram frequently. So, but when the boy said this to his parents, the parents made fun of him. Because exam is coming, no, you want to while away the time, you don't want to study, and so you are spinning stories like this. Exactly 3 days before the exam, the boy met with an accident. He got very badly hurt in his right hand, and so he could not write the exam. See, when we are sincere in our approach in meditation, there are so many higher powers, what we call the spirit guides in other lokas, in other world. No, they are all watching us. If only we make a slight improvement in a spiritual path, those spirit guides are constantly watching us, and they are ready to help us. So they come in the form of deities, they come in the form of some people, and they guide us. Only thing is, we are not alert enough to understand the meaning of those guidances given by the spirit guides. Okay, and Muktananda narrates 2 more instances that happened in this boy's life. That is, the following week, when after he met his accident, the following week another surprising thing happened. What is it? That is, he with his brother went to his farm, went to their farm to play, and he carried an air gun with him. And in that morning, the deity the day when he was about to go with his brother to the farmhouse to play, that morning in the meditation, the deity came and said, it seems, your gun wants human blood. But this boy did not heed or give any importance to that. He carried the gun and he went to the farm. He was playing with his brother, and when he came back, he wanted to open the door. So when we have something in our hand, we may not be able to open the door properly. So this boy was having the gun, so he kept the gun between the two legs. Sometimes we do like this, no? So he kept the gun between the two legs and he was opening. And as he was trying to open, the gun was about to slip down. That also happens, isn't it? So his brother, who was standing by the side, he caught hold of the gun, thinking that the gun should not fall down. But when he caught hold, he triggered the handle, and the gun was triggered, and the goalie inside, the ball went straight into the chest of the boy. It pierced his chest, and it hurt his lungs so badly. But since he was a meditator, he did not got a shock out of it. But still, he was taken to the hospital, he was operated upon, and the goalie was removed. But still, he was in the operation theatre. And when he was there, his deity appeared, and he told him some secrets, it seems. And this boy, though he was in the post-operative ward after the operation, he noted down all these secrets in a piece of paper. And when he became all right, when he visited the Swami Muktananda again, he brought the paper and showed it to him, it seems. And he shared the secrets with Muktananda of what the deity has told him. You see? And when he was in the post-operative period, his chest was paining very severely. He was having unbearable pain. And that time a saint came, it seems, and passed his hands on his chest of the boy. The saint kept his hand on the chest and just passed it like that, and immediately the pain vanished. So you may think that these are is it possible? All these things are possible. I have read a lot of books where people have shared their experiences like this. Okay, and for me also, I often get this inner voice telling me what is going to happen in future. So, and all of us do get. Only thing is, we are not smart enough to listen to it and understand it. See, my Guruji was talking the other day, and he narrated another incident. That is, a couple, husband and wife, and their daughter, all the three wanted to go somewhere to some far off place. So by 10 o'clock they left the house. They went to the bus stop. They were waiting for a long time for the bus. The bus did not come till 12 o'clock. Then they got fed up. They came back home. They thought they will have lunch and go back. So they came back home. They had their lunch and they were about to go back again. That time the lady tripped and fell. And like that, the girl also fell down and got hurt while they were trying to go out. But somehow some first aid was given to the girl, and again they went, they got the bus, they got into the bus and they were traveling. When the bus was going halfway, the bus met with an accident, and the lady and the girl, both of them died on the spot. You see, this is what Swami Vivekananda himself told us once. See, the nature or the Prakriti or the Prapancham is trying to talk to us in so many ways. What is going to happen? Do this, don't do this, do that. Like that, we do get a lot of instructions and guidance. Only thing is, we are not shrewd enough. Our mind has no clarity to understand these things. So, I myself have had a lot of experiences like this, small things, not great ones, small things. Many a times I have heard my inner voice telling, you will get it. You are going for this, you will not get it. Like that. So, what I say is, the mind has to be receptive. The mind has to be calm. Only then we understand these things. And for that, we should meditate. Only when we meditate, we get all these guidances from the above, through spirit guides and through deities. There are so many people who are waiting to help us. So let us meditate and get liberated in this lifetime itself. May God bless you all. Thank you.